Shout out to Top Rank.
In the red corner, he weighed in at 95.2 kilograms. He has a record of no wins and 3 losses.
Richard's definitely got quite a bit of support here.
Athos, Konstandi.
Standard boxing bit in the ring, obviously. So in the ring, you can use the ropes a little bit more. You can lean out of the way of punches. You roll the punches on the ropes. Here we go. Referee starts the action.
It's round 1.
Richard opens up the action with a stiff jab. Both guys just feeling each other out. Richard throwing out that jab again, just pouring it out. Athos just stalking his man. Richard a little bit more active on the outside.
Yeah, Richard's definitely a little bit more movement about it. You can see that head movement, that body movement.
I think Athos is just biding his time.
Yeah.
Both guys just weighing up the distance, I think. Quite a few punches falling a little bit short, maybe 2 or 3 inches short.
Yeah, but like at this, at the weight that they are, one good one where it needs to be, right? That's all it can take.
Very true. Richard just slips that jab nicely. Athos just, again, just waiting on his back foot, just waiting to counter.
Yeah, without a doubt, Richard's definitely got that footwork. He's in and out.
Athos came forward with a 1-2 and flurry, but Richard just took it on his guard.
Yeah, they're both stalking each other out a little bit, I'd say, in that first round. Both stalking each other out.
Neither fighter has actually landed a punch yet.
No, but obviously, like we say, we've got 4 twos to go. You know, it won't be the first time you've seen 2 fighters, obviously, in round 1 trying to work each other out. Yeah, you start to see the tempo start to rise as the rounds go on.
It's all about figuring out the opponent's distance. At the moment, they're both throwing and landing a fair bit short. Quite a few fresh air punches, but obviously they're just trying to work each other out at the moment.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a feeling out process.
It is, yeah. I'm sure you'll see in round 2, 3, and if it gets to round 4, you'll see a little bit different.
So a bit of a feeling out process in that first round. Both fighters possibly just figuring out each other's distance, figuring out each other's timing, maybe countering a little bit of nerves. Hopefully in the second round they'll have figured each other out a little bit and we'll see a bit more action.
Yeah, as I said, Paul, I think obviously you'll see the action step up a little bit. Right, they've had that 2 minutes to kind of gauge each other, whatever, and they'll have some instructions from both their own corners.
Okay, the corners are leaving the cage now. Referee's about to get us underway. Immediately Richard comes straight forward, a lot more aggressive in the first 30 seconds there.
Yeah, you start to see Richard go forward a little bit more.
Athos is just sitting back and trying to counter off Richard.
Yeah.
Richard's using plenty of head movement, but he's not in a distance where it's really needed.
No, because obviously there's nothing coming at him in respect of obviously, you know, having to slip and roll things because there's nothing coming his way. But at the end of the day, obviously, his corner are giving him instructions, and obviously he's working to that.
And Richard came forward then, landed a great jab and a right hand on the way out.
Yep.
Athos definitely looking to counter.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, right? And you know, in the speed that Athos is countering, you know, one of them catching you, you know, can find its way down into your boots.
Richard's managed to avoid it so far, though. I'd like to see a little bit more, a few more feints being thrown. Also, I'd like to see the jab being established by one of the fighters.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, Richard's definitely got the movement, and he's in, he's out, he's moving, he's stepping up a few angles. You know, Athos, yeah, he might be a little bit more planted, but you know, I'll say he's definitely capable of landing that hand without a doubt. He's got speed and he's got power in them hands.
Just managed to land a jab there. Right hand didn't find a home. Richard definitely pressing the action more.
Yeah, he's looking for it a little bit more.
Both fighters need to throw more punches though at the moment. It's a very, very slow-paced fight.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you can only make of it what they give.
Frightened again, counted on them. I wish we got away with wearing big foot gloves like that. I get pulled all day with them gloves out.
Well, you wouldn't if you're firing that far short. You'd never get.
Yeah, you'd be in Leeds and you still get punched in other shoe with them, wouldn't you?
That's pretty much the distance these two are keeping. Here we go, round 3. I think the referee's just sort of asked for a little bit more action there. Richard moves forward a bit more intently.
Yeah, comes up straight right.
Athos waiting to counter.
Yeah, one of them has to go looking for it a little bit now, if you ask me, Paul. One of them has to go and look for it a bit more now.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. At the moment, it's been a lot of punches falling about 2-3 inches short. They just need to move into range just that little bit, further into range, and the punches will start landing.
That's it. And at the end of the day, you know, like we said, you know, it's only 4 rounds. You don't get a lot of time to go back in any of your performance. 4 rounds is not a lot.
Athos throwing wildly on that counter. Unfortunately, Richard had already got out of dodge.
Yeah, he stepped out of range.
Both guys definitely look like they can box, but it might be a case of we have got 2 counter punches here.
Yeah, and all that does is just eases back up on the actual forward action, because obviously they like to basically, you know, they like to work off the back of what their opponent throws at them.
Currently, Richard's the one pushing forward more, but I think Athos has actually landed more punches in this round just on the counter, and
yeah, just
only very marginal.
Yeah, just on that counter.
Whoever wants this more really needs to take hold of the fight and just start moving forward with a lot more urgency.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're both capable without a doubt. You can see Richard's throwing, going forwards. You know, he's got the movement, he's got the hands, he can find a target, you know, but he's wary that Athos has got that counter.
I thought the kid in all black was the best there, like.
All right.
First movement.
I counted up Carl punches, he landed 5, he only 1 in that. 2 minute rounds of boxing.
To be honest, that's cool. It would be a shame to have it, wouldn't it? You know what I mean?
I mean, really,
I think they're fucking one.
you know.
You see this standing?
Yeah, you know, you just have to go after one of them, don't they?
No, it is what. You took his top off, the fucking shit his elements to see, wouldn't you? I'm not fighting him!
I do every week. Here we go, fourth and final round.
That's it, here we go. It's the last chance that they've got to try and stamp it down, one of them here.
Yeah, let's find out who wants it more.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to see a little bit of toe-to-toe here.
Athos has managed to land a left hook there on the counter.
Yeah, you're going to have to see a bit of toe-to-toe here, I think.
Richards is trying to press the action, but he's just not quite landing.
Yeah.
That right hand did sneak over and a bit of a glancing blow, but...
Yeah, I think one of them has to just start stepping forwards and going that one way.
So far, Richards landed the cleaner punches in this round.
Yeah.
He's actually coming forward a little bit more. He's actually taking a few more risks, which is what we like to see. Finally.
Yeah, there is a bit of action there, a bit of nice action there. Right, they're both definitely up for it. End of the day, you know, like I said, it takes a while to gauge your opponent out. They've definitely both got the tools, right, to land some shots.
That was a slip, not a punch.
You know, but at the end of the day, you know, like we said, Richard's been the better mover, but, you know, Athos has definitely got it in his hands, right? And Richard knows that as well.
Richard just firing a jab out, landing in no man's land, unfortunately. Just need to step in on that jab a little bit. Someone's got to take a risk now.
Yeah, it's got to that stage. One of them has to take a bit of a risk and just, you know, just press it at that one point to know that there's just a bit more from them.
So about final 10 seconds of the fight. Richard lands a nice crisp jab.
Nice little crisp jab there.
So again, a fight that goes to the judges. Not sure how that one's going to get called. So we go to the judges' cards here. Just wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we have a winner by the way of unanimous decision. In favour of your fighter in the blue corner, Richard Worden.
Richard Worden just takes that one by the unanimous decision.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like I said, you know, he was a little bit crisper with his shots that landed in the 4 rounds, and obviously that's what the judges score on.
Very close fight though.
Yeah.